When I write introductions, it normally takes me a long time to think of something clever, but when it comes to the topic of 10 times the WNBA humiliated and destroyed themselves, all I gotta do is turn on some highlights.
Bonner.
I don't know where that was going to
3-on-1.
What
Off the
the heck?
back. Ryder left alone.
go. Oh.
Yeah,
Why did
your
she
eyes
just
did
move out the
deceive
way?
you.
Wait,
You
what?
just witnessed the worst step back jumper that was ever recorded on live television, the worst off the backboard alley oop ever recorded on live television.
I don't know why she
and,
tried that.
Why the heck does this defender move out of the way, and then how the heck does she miss that wide open dunk?
Bro, and the weird thing is, she's like 6'9", 6'10". And if they play defense like that on Caitlin Clark, she's gonna average like 40 points a game. Okay, that's just bad defense. I don't know why she moved out the way. Like, was she afraid? Was she afraid like she was gonna get posterized or something? Like, I don't get that.
You can't even make an open dunk.
You know, when it comes to the WNBA, it's really no different than watching an extended
Damn,
episode
bro.
of Shaqtin' a Fool. And while I say that in jest, the truth is every single year the WNBA manages to
you
do
could
something
see
that
why people
humiliates
not
and
at their game.
absolutely destroys their own image. Like, for example, in 2022, Steph Curry won the All-Star MVP, and this is the trophy he won.
Damn.
It was carefully designed by Victor Solomon, who's known for designing awards that cost up to $30,000 to make. The 2022 WNBA All-Star Trophy, on the other hand, believe it or
And I
not,
like her. Kelsey
was
Plum, I like her
this.
too.
I'm not kidding about this, guys.
Oh, great.
You literally
Bro.
cannot make this kind of stuff up. The 2022
Ain't
WNBA
no
All-Star
way.
Trophy looks no different than this
Damn.
little tin canister I found on Google that sells for $17.95.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
$17.
is no award. This is a joke. In fact, the internet blew up after that, with many people saying that is a small trophy. Actually, it's not even a small trophy, it's a tiny trophy. It's a trophy
That's crazy.
so tiny that you wouldn't even give it to high school athletes. That's barely a Little League trophy. You know, it was so bad that even her teammates and fellow WNBA players
Oh, they made
were
fun of
mocking
her. They
and
made
the
fun of her
award.
about it.
If you thought this was bad, though, wait until you see this next one. So, this is the Warriors 2022 Championship Parade.
Yo,
As you can see,
Shut down the
streets are
whole
packed with
city, bro.
people, the confetti's falling, and hundreds of thousands of fans gathered to celebrate all the hard work and tribulations that these Warriors went through. But the WNBA, on the other hand, looked like this.
That's kind of hard to watch right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Real.
But they
There's
got better
literally
last year. They got better
Nobody
last
there.
year.
Nobody. In
I
fact,
wouldn't
there's
know.
actually more traffic during a regular season rush hour than there was when it comes to this so-called parade.
Damn.
Now, if
them
this ain't the
streets
definition of
empty.
humiliation, then I don't know what is.
You don't need the cops there.
Oh, wait, I know.
Wow, that's for the.
So,
That was
let's
for the
talk
Warriors
about trades
one.
for a second.
Oh,
When it
yeah.
comes to NBA
okay.
trades, we can all think of a few trades off the top
Makes
of our
sense.
heads. Anthony Davis to the Lakers in 2019, Kyrie Irving to Boston in 2017, and Shaquille O'Neal to Miami in 2004. These are just some of the countless NBA trades that immediately comes to my mind when we're talking about NBA trades.
Hey.
For the WNBA, on the other hand, I think I speak for 90% or perhaps 99% of NBA fans when I say the only WNBA trade that I'm aware of is when Brittany Griner was traded for Victor
Yeah.
Bout.
I don't know no other trade in WNBA history.
Yeah, as crazy as that sounds, as an
And I
avid
watched
basketball
some
fan,
WNBA
the
games.
only trade I'm aware of when it comes to the WNBA
You know the crazy thing is?
was when Brittany Griner was
I actually watched this. When this was happening,
Oh, I did.
I watched it. I was like, damn. Ain't no way. A murderer for a 6'8" WNBA player. I was like, wow. I was like, damn, we're all going to die.
traded for the quote-unquote merchant
No,
of
is
death.
she still in the league or no?
Yeah, she's still in the league.
And I ain't done yet with Griner either.
So,
You see,
those
back
type
in
of consequence?
2016, she declared that she could beat DeMarcus Cousins in a one-on-one. And when
Was
NBA
there?
players like DeMarcus Cousins,
Oh, what do you say?
Was there any consequence?
Nah, she stayed in jail.
Like suspension? Okay.
Nothing like that. No, nothing. She was in
No,
jail for
no.
like, what was it? Like she was in jail for like 8 months or something, and then they got her
8
out.
months.
Like yeah, 8
Oh,
months,
man.
and then she
Wow.
came back
Uh,
to her wife in a WNBA contract. So yeah, and I think that was only like worth 200,000, but that's still good.
and Kevin Durant said that there's no way that could happen, she responded with this.
Deep ass voice, man.
Holy camoly, guys. That's about as bad as the quiet laugh. Anyway, Brittany Griner's head coach for the 2016 Olympics was asked to chime in with his thoughts on who would win in a one-on-one match, Griner or Cousins. He responded,
I'm going to go to the ATM and I'm going to sell my house and I'm going to put all my money on DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, I'm not a betting man, but if they were to play, I'm betting, bro. I'm gonna be betting.
and the truth is, he has really good reasons to say what he said because, look, when you go online and type in who's the GOAT of the WNBA, Diana Taurasi's name comes up immediately. Well, in the 2021 WNBA Finals, when there was just 1 minute 44 seconds left on the game clock and the score was tied 72-72, she missed a wide open layup.
Man.
This is supposed to be the GOAT
I'm not
of the
trying to be too
WNBA,
hypocritical.
blowing a wide open layup in the
I mean,
clutch
I can't do
moments
this
of the
shit, but, like,
finals in what's supposed to be the most competitive league in the world.
Or I was able to make it open
Yeah. In 2018, a WNBA player
I
actually
used to
called
watch
the
her.
WNBA
I watched
the
her.
most
Skylar
competitive
Diggins.
league in the world.
But when she said this
Just hear it
bullshit,
for yourself.
We work tirelessly in the WNBA. It's the most competitive league in the world. It's only 144
Like,
women
damn.
that
Oh,
get this blessing
bro.
to have the opportunity. Nobody's really retiring, and every year it comes
Right.
in great
That was a
talent.
good
So
move.
it's the highest
What
level
the-
of basketball. And if you love basketball, you love the WNBA.
Oh my goodness. People
Anyway, if
actually
you thought that take was
understand.
crazy, wait
When
until
she
you
said
hear
stuff
these
like
next
that-
ones about the wage gap disparity.
bro,
We,
I didn't
we're
hear
not
it. What'd
asking to
you
get
say?
paid what the men get paid. We're asking to get
she was saying like the WNBA is the highest level of basketball. They perform every year. They bring in good talent every year. Like if you love
Yeah.
if you love sports, you love WNBA. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
get paid the same percentage of revenue.
So a lot of
He's
people
telling
don't
me
understand
something.
that we're not asking for the same. We're asking for, a similar, not even the same shared revenue, but a similar percentage of revenue shared.
Okay, so as you just heard, Kelsey Plum recently went on air to talk about the wage gap disparity
Bro, you
and how it's
can't
unfair
split
that
revenue
WNBA players
if you
aren't
don't bring
getting paid
in
as much as their
revenue.
NBA counterparts. And she specifically talked about the difference in revenue sharing, but
Oh no.
she needs to take a business class or something.
Oh no.
I mean, as recently as 2018, Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, stated that each year since the WNBA has been in existence, the league has had an average loss of $10 million per year. And while the WNBA popularity has increased a bit since then, and while the WNBA has seen revenue
Yeah, there you go.
increases, there's still no indication that the league is reaping a
Wasn't
profit
that
yet.
someone just giving out
If I had to
autographs?
guess,
What's that
it's
worth?
still a net negative when it comes down to the profits and loss
Depends
column.
on
Yeah,
who
what's
it
that
is.
worth?
Depends on
Asking
who
you
it
for a
is.
raise, whether that it's in revenue sharing, is just absolutely ludicrous when the
No,
owners
if-
are still
I mean,
losing
no
money.
way.
And
No.
what's even worse about this is the WNBA often pushes back when they get support
Candace
or
Parker.
advice on how to improve their situation. Like the time Luka tweeted out a support in this video.
What's up, Ricky? I know you're having a great season, so just keep pushing. I know you're going to be the rookie of the year, so best of luck to you.
Well, I kid you not when I say that a WNBA team replied to this by saying, says a guy who hasn't been to a WNBA game all season but got sent a jersey and recorded a scripted video. Like, why are you trying to guilt trip people into attending their games? You know,
ever felt trapped by endless ads while watching your favorite videos? One click on privacyadblocker.com and
whether it's scripted or not, one of the most marketable players in the NBA voiced out support for your league, and you're just going to blast him like that? And it didn't stop there either. One time, Shaquille O'Neal gave out some constructive advice on how to improve the WNBA, and he was outright rejected. Just hear it out for yourself.
10 years ago, the WNBA game was here. NBA game is here. Now it's here. I have a way to make it equal. Just listen to me now. You ready?
All right.
We've heard it.
Yeah, we've.
So in beach volleyball, the women's net is maybe half an inch lower. You think if we just lower the rim,
Damn,
so
bro,
y'all
I
can
didn't know
dunk
that.
like we dunk?
Yeah, bro.
That'll give y'all more oomph than you already have?
No.
I mean, because listen, y'all are doing the
I would love to see a girl dunk on another girl and just start yelling over her.
People going up with two hands and, you know, back.
Oh, it's coming. Opportunities.
So you don't think if we just drop it to 9, 10,
Nah, I guarantee. Layla, she's into dance, but my next child will be drop step dunking.
So, about this, I don't get it. The WNBA three-point line is a bit shorter than the NBA three-point line.
Yep.
The WNBA ball is a bit smaller than the NBA ball. A WNBA game has fewer minutes than an NBA game.
That I didn't know.
But when it comes to another idea that could potentially increase the value and excitement of WNBA games.
And I heard WNBA season.
Bro, I didn't know. Earlier in the video, they had people in the stands, but or like in the pictures, you know what I mean? But like,
yeah,
they were playing ass. You can't keep an audience with that kind of gameplay.
Like after I go there and I see that does not make me want to come back.
Well, yeah, I'll be hot. That whatever money I spent there, bro.
Bro, I didn't know WNBA season is cut in half. I think they play like 30 to 40 games probably.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I
didn't know nothing about. I knew the 3-point line, but I didn't know about the ball and the season. I didn't know that.
The ball's like smaller. It's a smaller ball. People like in my high school there was like a men's ball and a girls ball. Like we didn't even know that was a thing.
I mean, why would they just shut it down like that? I mean, if the rim was just a bit shorter,
yeah, the rim was shorter. She probably would have got that.
Turned into an actual highlight.
She probably would have got that
instead of a joke. It's no wonder why you have some people commenting, "I'm so mad. I had 2 WNBA tickets in my car, and today someone broke into my car, and now there are 4 WNBA tickets."
Oh my God!
If there were more dunks and more excitement to the game and brand, then maybe people like this guy wouldn't be clowning around and sleeping at games.
Gideon already did that, bro.
All jokes aside, guys, this video was just a jest of the WNBA. I personally believe that the potential is there to make the league great. Not NBA great, but at least to levels similar to other widely recognized female athletic competition. I mean, look at Naomi Osaka in tennis, Ronda Rousey in UFC.
Yeah.
Eileen Gu in skiing.
Don't know what that is.
The first things they got to do, though, is stop complaining about pay, figure out how to create more buzz to their league, and most importantly of all, stop handing out small little tin canisters as trophies.
And the person that's going to help them with that is Caitlin Clark. If they do it right. That's all I got to say about that.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, what I just saw earlier in the video, they don't guard her, bro.
I told you she's going to just keep scoring.